Hi everybody, this is the Math 10C Polynomials Review, and this is written response 7b. Just asked to factor these. So the very first thing I want to look at here is if there's any common factors. So compare the 28 and the 7, and I think it should be pretty clear pretty quickly that there's a common factor of 7 there, okay? So I can take a 7 out. Now, additionally, notice that I've got an x squared here and an x cubed here. Well, because this is an x cubed, this has an x squared in it, just with an additional x here. So there's an x squared common to both of those, so I can take that out. And that is going to leave me, when I take the 7x squared out of the, divide that out of the 28x squared, I'm going to be left with a 4 minus x squared. Okay? Now, just as in the previous question, there's nothing necessarily wrong with that. Now, that we're not done factoring, by the way. We still got a little bit to do here. But you know what? We usually like the x term to be first, and we don't typically like it to have a negative sign in front. So I'm going to take a negative out of that. All that's going to do is change the signs here. But for addition, order doesn't matter. So I'm going to now write that as x squared minus 4. Now, that's nicer. I like that. That's better. Now notice that this right here, two terms, subtraction in between, and these are both perfect squares. So this is going to fall into the difference of squares category, and I can factor that one more step here. The square root of x squared is just x. The square root of 4 is 2. But in this pattern here, we're going to have binomial conjugates. One of those will have the negative sign in between, one of them will have an addition. And so that's the answer to this question, fully factored.